welcome to another episode of the live show with CYNOSURE. Happy New Year and welcome back from the very long and beautiful holiday. Okay, with me in the studio today is an amazing person, and an amazing person, yes, a beautiful lady. She's a mentor to many, she's an inspiration to many, she's a songwriter, she's a serial entrepreneur, she's everything in a woman. So let's make welcome E-Voice. I wish you can even do this clapping emoji, yeah? And welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much.
How you doing? Look at you, just fine, like, man. I'm the only one that's not even fine from this Christmas holiday, like, seriously.
You're looking beautiful, as always.
Oh my god, I want to faint. Director, please, can I faint already? Welcome back. Thank you very much. How you doing?
I'm fine.
You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Okay, let's get straight to the business of the day. We're having a team session with you today. The first we'll start is up close with you. So a lot of us just know you as E-Voice, and that's where it ends. So a lot of us don't know your real name. We don't know the state of origin. We don't know if you're in a relationship, or we don't know if you're in any ship at all. And we don't know, there are lots of things we don't really know about you. We just know the Facebook thing you want us to know, or the WhatsApp status cruise you want us to know, and that ends it. So first of all, let's start with your full names.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you and the organization, or the organizers of this program.
Inside KANO TV.
Yeah, Inside KANO TV, for this wonderful opportunity to be on set with the amazing CYNOSURE.
Oh my god!
So, E-Voice, my full name is Esther Ochanya James. I'm from Benue State, Nigeria, the Idoma part of Benue.
Wow.
I'm a cook. Many things. I do a lot of things. I'm a businesswoman. Yeah, that's just it.
Okay.
What else?
Alright, maybe as time goes on you remember some things, yeah? Okay, now, your name is Esther, yeah, so how come E-Voice?
Yeah, E-Voice is because I sing and I write songs, yes.
Okay.
When I started, it was actually a short form of exceptional voice.
Okay.
So my pastor renamed me a few years back to Elevated Voice. Yeah, so my name is Elevated Voice. That's the E-Voice.
Wow. Alright, thank you very much for that. Well, it's an honor, it's not easy to get a very big celebrity like you to come to our studio. Alright, now there are lots of things people don't know about you except the one you want them to know, like the Facebook post, the WhatsApp post, and that's also. Is there any other thing people don't really know about you? Or what are your hobbies?
My hobbies, I laugh a lot. I like to laugh. Yes, I like to watch movies.
Okay.
K-drama. Yes, and cooking, of course, is a part of my hobby. I think that's the simplest thing anybody can do.
I tell people that not to cook.
You learn. There's nothing difficult about cooking.
Okay, so what are the things you don't like?
What are the things I don't like? The things that every human being should not like. Lies, deceit, cheating, deception. Okay, deceit, deception. Everything negative. I don't like anything negative. Okay. Yes, I don't like anything negative.
All right, let's kind of go personal. Some of my guests actually, when you get them to this particular part, they tell you, "Oh, CYNOSURE, please, I beg, you never reach that side." Just
things I want to say.
Okay, now, like I said earlier, we don't know if you're in any kind of ship, like cargo ship, or webbing ship, or relationship, or situationship. Are you in any kind of ship? Are you serious? Why are you guys doing this thing to me? Like, director, I think we need to put a rule. Like, anyone that is coming into the studio, you have to tell us, Abby, we have to paste it big, in fact, to add it on our Facebook rules and regulation. Okay, now, okay, fine, agreed. But is there a man in the picture? Ha. Voila. It's like we'll change this topic. Okay. Since you don't want to be telling us, no problem. Abi, we'll find out from ourselves. Don't worry.
Very soon. Yeah.
And now, in this town,
I just gave you a hint.
very soon. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh my God. Me and my crew, we are coming. We're gonna paint it blue, red, green, yellow. Huh? Okay. Okay. What are the things you love to do? Like, what are the things that give you joy? That even if you're called 2 a.m., 1 a.m., you gladly do them.
Think, motivate, inspire, and bring someone out of a situation. I think that's my strength. I know how to talk people out of doing certain things. So you can call me up at any time for that, and I'll be available to do it.
At least I can attest to that one.
Yeah, I think that's sort of my ministry. Mending broken-hearted, or just helping people to get it right. Yeah, bringing someone out of a very, very tough and deadly situation, just bring you out of it. Yes.
Okay. So, what are the things that irritate you? Maybe physically, with people, with environment.
I don't like people that talk a lot. Yeah, people that talk too much. I don't like people that are everywhere. I'm not everywhere. You can't see me. I just feel when you're everywhere, you lose value.
All right, independent women. Women supporting women. All right, now I'm a fan of independent women. I'm a very big fan of it. I love it when I see a lady doing a lot of legit jobs to keep fit.
Legit.
Yeah, that's why I put it legit. In fact, there's a way I can highlight it as I'm saying it to be nice. Because the truth is, when we are in an era where a woman has to do something to support herself, her family, her husband in future and all that. So what's your take on that word, independent woman?
My take on it is every woman should be independent. Because when you're independent, you're not only adding value to yourself, but you're also adding value to everyone around you. It's just like you building a house without a pillar. You can't even do that. But when you are independent, it means a lot of people are dependent on you. And there is this joy that comes with independence. I would not even lie. Though it might be tasky, it might be demanding, it might be tiring.
Yeah,
yes, but there is this joy that comes with it. Every woman should be independent. And the way the world is going now, you just have to learn how to be independent and useful and relevant.
Definitely.
Yes, because the men these days, it's just a few of them that are ready to go all out for a woman, that are ready to do certain things for a woman. Our parents these days, it's just a few of them that are ready to go all out. You will see parents of nowadays. In fact, when you are in SSU, they'll start asking you, Oga, what do you want to do? Madam, what do you want to do with your life? You find them advising you to go into catering, into baking, into fashion designing, into makeup and all, because they don't want you to be useless or irrelevant. And they get tired of you asking for money. And the joy that comes with independence is spending your own money the way you want it.
Anytime you want.
Anyhow you want it.
Okay, now let's come back home to Kano State. Most times when I make posts and I attack women, both on my WhatsApp status, on my Facebook, at some point I stopped posting on Facebook about these things because it was creating a lot of enmity between me and some persons. Now they believe I was actually attacking them, but I'm just being honest. Now let's come back home. You see a lot of girls, I use the word girls because I feel they are not to be called ladies. Now you see a lot of girls going all out to do illegal things, illegitimate things to make money. And when they go into prostitution, they go into different kind of things to make money. When they make this money, they come back and call themselves independent women. So what would you say? Do you think they are right by using that word for themselves. No, because now someone goes to do a lot of prostitution, a lot of things, and builds herself a house or buys herself a car, and she comes out and she like, I did this, I bought this, I made this happen, I take care of my family, and they didn't get those things in the right way. They got it from probably sharp money. Let's use the word sharp money. And yes, and they come back and they come out to make holes and intimidate people that are working hard. You understand? So would you classify them to be genuine independent ladies?
Okay, this is a very deep topic. Now, people that hawk their body and or maybe do certain things that are illegal to make money and all, it's just stupidity. Yeah, it's laziness. Wanting to get money the fast way is laziness. And mind you, when they do those things, they are clout chasing.
Yes.
They need validation from people, you know. And when they post those things, it's not because they really want to post it. It's because they want to justify what they do. They want to find peace. They don't want to feel guilty for doing certain things. So they just want to put it out there. And the foolish ones, in quotes, would get jealous, or they will not feel bad about themselves. Like, am I a fish? God, when? You know, those kind of things. They will not feel intimidated. I always talk to my friends about things like that. The reason why I'm still sane is because I don't want to be like anybody. I don't know your story. I don't know how you acquired whatever you acquired. I keep telling people, don't tell anybody that I want to be like you when I grow up. Don't do that. Or I want to be you. I envy you. I want to be like you. Don't do that. Some of them chew bed sheets before they got those money. Some of them were molested. Some of them went through certain things. But it's laziness. I mean, I can't believe a man can give me certain things. You know why? Because I can get them myself.
More than what he can actually offer.
More than what? Okay, how much is he going to give to me? Someone like me that pays a lot of bills in my family, how much is he willing to give to me? How much is he going to give to me? And they'll say nasty things to you. They'll do nasty things to you. When those things are avoidable, when you're what? When you are busy with your head and your hand, when you are creative. I keep saying it. See, when you have the Holy Spirit in you, there are certain things you will not even think of doing. There are certain things you cannot even be found doing. There are certain places you will not go to. It's the same head that this person has, that I have. If this person can do this thing legitimately, why can't I do it? A lot of people that have money today, it didn't just come over the net. They worked for it. They toiled for it. Even today, we spoke about my business in the house. I said, this whole business thing, I started with 10,000 naira. And on Saturday will be 4 years as a brand, just being sample. 4 years. We started with 10,000 naira. And today, of course, we've done amazing things. Both the ones people see and the ones they don't see. But then those girls, when they see you make certain progress, they just feel you're doing the same thing as they are doing.
Trying to meet up.
Do you understand? They'll feel, I beg, not be that base where this one they sell, they give her money. I beg, not be that this one. It's because they cannot do it. They don't believe somebody, you cannot put your back on the ground. You cannot get certain kind of amount till you put your back on the ground, or you put your knee on the ground. No, 1,000 times no. We know how many times some of us cry because of jobs, want to get certain jobs, certain contract that come. They will even insult you. There was one I did recently. They said I should go back to catering school. That I brought roadside food. I snapped it. I was excited. You take insults like that, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's better for you to go through those things, and you know that yes, it's your sweat. You're making the money. You will pride in doing it than you just go overnight and they give you how much is in this. And all of them, I don't. Aside the hair and the clothes,
the thing here is a lot of them feel being independent is by having owning a phone that is over 500k, or having a bag that is over 200k, or having a hair that is about 500k. You understand what kind of things? They just attribute being independent to a physical look. Now, there's something I used to tell someone, that I didn't get to this point that I am today by probably looking at people, getting inspirations. If you come to me and ask me something, I give you advice from experience. I tell people that I've experienced everything. So I am not here today because I maybe I was clout chasing or something. I was here, or I got here because of hard work. And I can boldly, I used to tell someone that anybody, make it come as a competitor, any person will say they attributed to your success. But there's this thing, they just feel like when you're not having this, when you're not using those expensive bags, expensive hair, so when they say, someone told me 2 weeks ago, was like, you go, they form big girl, you don't even get cars. Like, seriously? So to your own understanding, a big girl is me owning a car. I said, babe, I'm not proud, you know, but if you carry responsibility, what I carry, you know, even see iPhone 6 buy. I just told her, and I left. She was looking. I said, yes, if you carry responsibility, what I carry, you know, go see iPhone 6 buy. And I said, I just went home and I was like, okay, so a lot of people attribute this being independent and being a successful lady by owning iPhone 13, by owning a Louis Vuitton bag, by having a human hair, go straight, or Brazilian hair that is over 50k or 120 gram or whatever. I just looked at her like, there are lots of people who use techno phones, but they have millions. There are lots of, there's a lady in KANO, I don't want to mention her name. If you see the phone she is using, you would think this girl don't get future ambition. But I was shocked when I saw that she was building a house. What does she do? She works in a school, but she does other things. She sells things in the school and gives her money. Now, in a situation where, okay, we're in the same state together and we understand this whole thing that is going on, we've actually tried in our own different ways to get these ladies to understand that being independent is not selling your body and all. You get to be in a hall to advise these ladies. What would you say to them?
Well, if I have the opportunity to talk to ladies, I'll just help them realize that they can be more. They can be more. See, everybody here, we have something in us. We are unique beings, we are unique natures. In the sense that whatever you put your heart and mind to do, you will achieve it. Do you know, it's a thing of joy for me when some girls chat me like, Mama, what can I do? What business can I delve into? I'm excited to share ideas. There are businesses you can make money from. If I have the opportunity to sit with ladies, I will tell them, I will share. You know, there's this thing I do. I don't know if you've noticed. If I buy food from someone, I'll post it. It doesn't change anything. My mind is very right. It's because my mind is right. That is why I can relate with anybody. I can buy food from you and post it. Someone will be like, you are selling food and you are posting someone else's food. What if they go there to buy? I say, fine. My own is my own. I don't even believe anybody can take whatever belongs to me. Because it's God that gave it to me. So you cannot take it. Anyone that doesn't come to me is not mine. It's not really a good thing to say, but anyone, it's not mine. It means it will cause me problem because I know how much I pray. I pray every time. God, clients that will cause me problem, that will make me sin against you, I don't even want the person. So maybe the day I post the other person's food, they should go there with their wallet. Yes. So if I have the opportunity to sit amongst ladies or to talk to them, I'll tell them you can be more. Whatever it is, that everybody has his or their strength. Everybody, but you need to work towards it. You need to discover. Life is process and progress. You have to go through a process before you produce something. But you cannot just sit down and wait for money to come. You have to go out. You have to do something. Start somewhere. I was busily talking about someone this morning who has been stressing the wife for years and all that. I keep saying I don't believe anybody is created to be idle. As long as you have hands and legs. If you are a responsible person, if the work is not coming, if the businesses are not booming, go and get a liberal job. You'll be amazed what will come out of it. When they are building, go, they pay you 1.5, go. Maybe that is the location, that is the site where somebody that wants your idea, your business would meet you. You never can tell. The reason why I don't go broke, why I can never go broke, is because sis, if I look here, ground no level, I think go sell pure water from road. It's me, it's me. And God has blessed me. He has promised me that as long as my hand touches anything, to sell. So if I have the opportunity, I'll tell them, don't just sit at home and wait for manna to fall from them. There were days we waited like that though, when we were doing ultimate cycle. Yeah. So we'll just say, final put this 12.5, another 13.5 will come. Monkey business according to my pastor. But no, that's a very wrong thing to do. It's lazy money. Those kind of monies don't last.
You spend it stupid.
You become lazy, even in your mind. So I'll tell them, learn to work with your mind. That's the best gift that God has given to us. Our mind, because everything is inside of us. Everything. As long as you can think it, you can be it.
Okay. I'm sorry, we have to go on a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and we still have our guest in the studio. Alright, back to you, Ma'am E-Voice. Why are you laughing? Okay, sorry, I forgot. You love laughing. What the wow. Okay, now, how did you become this strong woman that you are today?
I chopped him. How I became a strong woman. Experiences. Yes. Experiences from life, from man.
The man that I don't want to talk about before.
Experiences from life, from man, built me. Then after I lost my dad, I think that was the most difficult time in my life, when my dad passed. And like a year after my dad passed, it was the most difficult time in my life. I made a lot of mistakes and I learned a lot of lessons. That was the first and the last and the only time I was ever suicidal. Yes, at some point in my life I was suicidal. At 22, I learned in fact, I experienced what a 30-something-year-old woman would experience, and I got out of it. But what helped me? Becoming an independent woman and becoming a strong woman are two different things. Definitely. There are people that are independent and they're not strong. Yeah. I'm strong. I'm strong because there are a lot of things I chest that some people cannot, even as men. Yes, there are a lot of cases I've handled, even with mature people, that I'll just tell myself that, Odogui voice, you're strong. You know, you see men breaking down in front of you, and the only thing you just have to do is say something that will keep them alive at that point, and it just comes. But if you notice, I've been talking things about the Holy Spirit. He gave me strength. I had to learn how to be strong through and in the Word of God. It gave me strength. Apart from my experiences, it was a decision I needed to make, that I have to be strong. See, there is nothing in this life that I have not seen. There is nothing that I have not seen. Challenges head on. Lifelines, deadlines. I've seen them. I've seen them. So I had to be strong, because I told myself that I have a purpose on earth and I have to fulfill it. And the purpose I have as Esther, I cannot fulfill it by being feeble or weak. I have to be strong. Strong in prayers, strong in work, strong in work, I don't hustle. Strong in work, strong in physique. Strong. Yes, there are times that I can be emotional. I'm human. I feel hot sometimes. I have to be strong in everything. That's why now I don't give attention. I don't pay attention to naysayers because I just feel tongues will always wag.
Definitely.
Sometimes when I hear things about myself, I'll be like, that girl when they call you first, when they use my body somewhere, they do something, or they use my name on my face, and she need to they pay me. Because when you hear certain things about yourself, sometimes like, she not this me where they I've been on that person. Because everybody around me knows I don't go out. I don't go out. So if I go out, some people celebrate. Finally, madam went out today. Because I don't go out. I'm always in my house or in my business place or in church. If I'm not in these places, there are two people's house that my siblings will just tell you that go this one house. If you know DJ, go. I have two best friends. Sorry, I don't do female friends. So I think that's why
in the same boat.
I think that's why I'm hated. Yes, I don't do female friends. You guys are full of drama, and I don't like drama. Yes, so I don't do female friends. I'm sorry.
This table that you do Santo break.
Yes, I have a lot of requests. Can I be a friend? I want to. No, I don't do female friends. KANO people, I don't do female friends. Please leave me alone. I like men friends. Yes. So it's because I have a lot of male friends that people tend to say rubbish, and I don't care amazingly. See, the only period I will care about what anybody tells me is if they debit me. But as long as they don't debit, you know me, I like money. But once somebody debits me, if you like, turn for that tomorrow. Call names of anybody you think it's not my business. It's when they debit me. I know me, I like money, I like job. So yes, I had to build myself in prayers. And I talk to myself. You see me sometimes facing my mirror and I'll be telling myself, why they do like this? You don't get sense. I do it a lot. Sometimes my younger ones, they see me, they're like, I used to do it. Then I cry a lot in my closet by myself because I'm strong. A lot of people draw strength from you. So there are times that I can't tell anybody what I go through. I go through things, but I carry myself well. You will not know. In fact, the day when I don't get money, now they dress pass. If you be saying today now why they glow, I don't get money. It feels be saying. So because I know that I give strength to people, I just have to learn how to be strong even within. So sometimes when it overwhelms me, I cry in my closet. I cry and I pray and I sleep. I do that a lot of times. Okay, recently I needed to talk to somebody about something, just anybody. So I had my bath and I was going to talk to somebody. So when I got there, before I started, when the person said his own, I just carried my things. I solved his own. And I said, hey, you wanted to say something? I said, no, don't worry. I had myself and my closet to go back to, and I cried and I prayed. I'm a very prayerful person. I don't joke with prayer. You know, I don't joke with prayer because of where I'm going to and where I'm coming from. I don't joke with prayers. I go to church, yes. Sometimes I'm not consistent because of work or business, but I don't joke with prayers. I don't joke with prayers. My life was built, is built, will be built around prayers. I don't joke with it. I can be very playful, but anything that has to do with prayer, I don't joke with it. That is what has kept me and everyone around me. And anybody you see around me, I pray for them. Including people that are doing adashi. So I used to pray for them now. So they will not run away with my money. And I say even if they run, God will touch them. They will blink. And I said to, if they don't have, because of me, to pay adashi that month or that week, they will have. After that week, they can be broke, but they cannot be broke. They will not be broke. But after that period, they can decide to be broke. But when it's the turn for adashi, they will pay. And it's been working. So like I said, it's the word of God, and I had to talk to myself to be strong. That is why I'm strong. I'm strong. That one is, you cannot ever argue it. I know I'm strong. Definitely. I have coconut head.
Alright, well, I'm actually having an amazing time. If we continue, I think my director will just send me out of the studio like, it's like you want us to sleep in the studio today. But before we go, I'll kick one. A lady You know, I'm into counseling, you know that, right? The lady sent me a DM and said she's about getting married, but she doesn't have anything doing. I can be as blunt as possible, and you just hate me for it. Some people feel like you get bad now, but I don't know how to sweet quote words to make you feel happy. The way it did my mind, I would just tell you like that, then later I feel apologize. So I told her, I said, babe, I'm sorry, you're not ready for marriage. Why? Because you don't have anything doing, you don't have a skill. That is as bad as that. You don't have a skill and you just got admission. Now, to me, if you come to me the way you came now, I'll tell you, you're getting married because you want to prove a point. You're getting married because of pressure. 1, 2, society. Okay, this friend is married, this friend is married. I want to, yes. There's some of them again, probably because of their background. Yeah. Maybe they don't really have much and all that. They want to get married. They feel like getting married is the way out of poverty. So I told her, I said, do me a favor, pause the wedding. You can just continue with your school. Yeah, it's good. Learn a skill, probably baking. I wouldn't even say makeup because everyone does makeup now. You can just wake up and do your makeup at home and all that. Just maybe baking or catering or event. Just learn something so that at the end of the day you leave school. Even if your certificate does not give you that job, you have something to employ yourself. She said something that I'm married and I don't want her to get married. I was like, okay. I'm sorry if that's how you see it, but I'm just being honest because that's what I would tell my own younger sister. I said I have 2 younger sisters that are in school, and I have one that has she has bluntly told everyone that she's not going to go back to school. She has a lot of skills, so we don't bother because okay, if certificates no one give you, you can do this and do this and do this, and you get yourself going with lots of cash coming in and out. Now, not how we have a lot of girls or a lot of ladies in that category, and we said we're talking about importance of being an independent woman to avoid see-finish. That kind of lady community. I can't tell her what I tell her based on say my church mind is nice advice. She called it. Before you go, please help me to address some ladies that want to marry, but nah, you don't have anything to do. You understand? They don't have anything to do. They don't have skill. They don't have. Some of them don't even go school. Some of them just want marry based on say, I want to be Mrs. Somebody. I had someone who came to me and said she really wants to get married. Hers was touching. The reason why she wanted to get married was she just wanted someone who could feed her 3 times a day. I cried and I'm like, that's not what you need. I had to go on my way to start teaching her event planning and baking and some making of pastries and all. I said, the reason why you want to get married is because of hunger. Someone who could take care of you and take care of your
So do this and feed yourself.
Yes. Leave man. She was even ready to be a second wife. She said she don't mind. But that has actually been ringing in my head. And I always want to address it. And last year I had an event that was about ladies, a woman and more. And I spoke to ladies about being independent. But I felt like it was not enough. I felt like it was not enough, and I keep seeing myself having to do that again, probably in another way. Now, before you go, please help us in the community of the live show with CYNOSURE and inside KANO TV studio. Please help us to beg these women and help us to advise them that they should be independent first. That you worked for someone who is not independent does not mean to work for you, right? Yeah. So help us to talk to them, to focus.
Okay, I'm going to say 3 things. I just pray I remember. First, the person you're getting married to, is it that when he gets married to you, he's going to open a shop for you to do something, or he's going to establish you in a way? 1. How are we sure that when he gets married to you, he will do that? Because there's something about marriage. Before you get married, it's always looking as though once you're married, the door will just open. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. Sometimes not be so.
Definitely again.
Sometimes not be so.
Even God will step aside.
That is why we pray a lot as Christians. Now, as you're planning, the devil is planning. Village people are planning. Why don't you help yourself to get something doing before the marriage? Or ask him to help you get something doing before the marriage. Someone like me, let me tell you people something. There was a lady like me. No, me, I have mouth too. God has been helping us that we don't used to do our mouths. I have mouths. If I don't pray for anything like yabbing to join me and you, because I will give it to you, bass and boast. So I posted a picture. She was like, see as you fine. Even she never still married. Wow. I settled down. I answered her. She doesn't talk to me anymore because of what I told her. I helped her notice the things that were wrong in her life that she did not know. Yeah. So I helped her know. I helped her realize those things. Now, the reason why some of us are not married, KANO ladies, listen to us now. Somebody like me, I'm not marry a man and say I should sit at home and not do anything. It's not possible. Or somebody like me, I'll not marry and not be waiting for my husband to give me money before I make my hair or buy something for my mother that is in Otubo. How? How? This is the kind of person I am. When I'm married to you, before you come back from work, I will make food. If you want to do counterbalance, you counterbalance. Of course, you give me money for food, either you like it or not. But I like being supportive. But if I'm not independent, how am I going to be supportive? That is where ladies miss, and men like these things. Nobody likes a liability now. In fact, this girl will be saying person won't marry her. She try, the guy love her. Nobody likes a liability. The men of these days, babe, I want to spend 100k. How much are you bringing? And I like that kind of man. Of course. I like it. I like a man that he likes to involve me in everything he does. Yes, there are some guys. I have a friend that, as a woman, you can't do anything for him. He feels he's a man, he should be responsible. But it does not mean that if you support him, he will not collect. He will collect. Because you have reduced money for him. Me like this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To an extent, I cannot marry a man that wants to be fully responsible for me. No. You will insult me tomorrow. I will not have mouth to answer you back. I know that we are submissive, but sometimes just small, it will spark up the thing. You don't understand. So when you want to insult me, that you are now, bros, calm down. You should wear me, calm down. Shebi last month I pay utility bill. He go say, hey, you don't get nothing. Yes, that's what sparks up the marriage. It sweetens it. But now if they are doing everything for you, pad they will buy for you, bra they will buy for you.
Match is finished, you know, cook the husband.
If your mom is ill and she needs to adore, you ask your husband. That's a taboo as a lady. Don't. That's rubbish. Don't do it. Don't do it. Avoid to finish. Go and make your money. The reason why me like this now, me. Okay, let me not go there. Me like this. My husband will take care of me. I'll take care of my family.
That's what it is.
That's my policy. Take care of me. The times I don't have to take care of my family, I will tell you it's me that need it. I'll collect it, I'll give them. But not you doing it for them. If you decide to do it, fine, but they will not ask you. I will not ask you. To avoid to finish. No! There is something that comes with when you have your money. It's sweet. So tell sister, wherever you are, please. I know it's not everybody that this entrepreneurship of a thing works for. It's not everybody that business works for. Some people are born to work under others. Yes, white collar job, 9 to 5. But just get something doing. Don't be idle. Don't be idle. I will give you people free business ideas. You see these bed sheets. If you want, come and meet me. I'll take you to where I buy. I know Sabi Hide Connection. You cannot burn my bakery and burn the baker. It's God. Come, I'll teach you businesses to do. There is money in bed sheets business. My younger sister has money from the thrift. This clothes that she's selling. She has money. She will go up and down. She'll select and she'll package it and resell. She makes money. Thrift business is almost 100% return on investments. Bed sheet is 60% return on investments. Is it food items that you want to sell? Then is it food? Come on, just do something. People will eat. Yes, there are times that, like in my restaurants, sometimes if I dey where food sweet pass, they fit decide say that they no go chop. Why sometimes they are rushing us? We will cook twice. Sometimes we will run before 3 o'clock to the house. Why sometimes we will finish the plantain and the chicken. Yes. But what? I'm not idle. And you see me, as long as there is legit money, I'm ready to do it. I sold the land a few months back for somebody, and he was amazed that is there anything you don't do? There is money. Do you know how much I made, sister? Just from my phone.
I don't know.
And you people should stop using this phone anyhow. There is money in these our phones that we are using. This phone you are seeing, there is money. Make use of it. So tell her, please, I'm telling you, sister, no marry now. You will come back and be asking us for 200. I mean, I will not give you.
We always do that
because we've warned you.
She'll come to our DM for hide my identity, post as anonymous.
Yes!
And please, me too. In fact, this year, anybody that come to my DM now start paying money. And kilo day, me that went to the counseling school, I pay money and collect it. I actually told her, and she said, you don't mind, no man that person. I say my sister,
she'll be fine. She'll regret it. She'll come back. The truth is,
not my husband won't marry you. You understand? Now she feels like maybe I don't want, for crying out loud. I have people I've mentored that are mad. 2021, after my wedding, I attended 4 of my daughter's wedding. It's a plus to me. Yes. I'm happy because I coached them well. Now, if you decide not to follow me, see, we've all had our shares of backlash and weakness and mistakes. I tell people that if I give you my mistake, what I don't do for this life, I swear to God, you will look and go say, this perfection didn't come from heaven direct. I made lots of mistakes and I worked on it to get to this point. So, don't worry, we're going to have you guys again in the studio. Yeah, thank you very much. Please, can I have our pillow? Sorry, you're going to help us to sign our pillow of fame. So, I'm just going to choose anywhere to sign it. We're going to have a favorite fan of the show win this. So, anywhere, sign it, anywhere you let us know that you came. Oh my God! Come on, see handwriting, director. Director, see handwriting. Oh my God, handwriting. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very fine. See handwriting. And she's whining us. Okay. We actually have a small gift for you. But before then, you have to answer 3 of our questions. Well, fast questions in 60 seconds. Yeah. Braiding or low cuts?
Braiding.
What's the best color?
Black.
Why is everyone carrying black? Anytime they come to the studio, they're always liking black, and they don't like to share that color with anybody.
Black.
Oh my God.
Confidence. Power.
Okay.
I'm watching your lips.
My dad was Santorini.
Maldives, of course.
Oh, okay. She won it, fine, thank you. Okay, on behalf of Inside KANO TV and on behalf of a live show with CYNOSURE, we present. No, normally what we do is after it's snap picture, you now give it back to us.
Live.
Yeah, I don't like this. Then talk on package it, but we know they
live.
End of show. Bye bye. See you next episode, please. We don't like violence in our studio.
I repeat somebody.
So, me, I did not wear.
My house that has yellow. That's black and white.
Yeah, I did not like this thing that this auntie used to do. This auntie now want to come and be somebody in our studio. Us and our show again that we call her. It's alright. Let us give her so that they will not block us on the road. Alright. Thank you very much for coming.
Oh, thank you so much.
Where will you keep it?
On my couch. In the sitting room. Yes.
That's a small puppy. I hope you not climb it.
She will.
What's the problem? If we talk now, they say they'll meet us downstairs. So let us just respect ourselves. Okay, it was nice having you in the studio.
Thank you so much. I had an amazing time.
I had fun. Don't worry. Please, we are doing Importance of Independence. We are 2.0. This is 1.0. So we are doing 2.0. So please, we hope to have you in the studio when we come. Okay, thank you for watching this episode of the live show with CYNOSURE. Until we come again the next time, keep watching. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Audio jungle.